Hey, welcome back. We're the Kanpai guys. We Kanpai so you don't have to.
Unless you want to.
Today we're going to be trying out some snacks and instant noodles based around fried chicken.
Nice. I love fried chicken.
Me too.
Is this like KFC?
It is not like KFC.
Is it spicy?
It could be.
So David, you know a lot more about Korean food than I do. Is there something unique about Korean fried chicken?
I guess Korean fried chicken it tends to be more saucy or spicy than some other fried chicken.
Like kind of like sweet and sour chicken?
It's like they coat it in like a sauce, usually a sweet spicy sauce.
Okay.
Made from bean paste, fermented chili bean paste.
Oh, okay. I know American fried chicken is very like crispy.
Right.
Like super crispy.
Yeah.
Like almost like a potato chip. Whereas Japanese fried chicken, like karaage, tends to be more softer, more
Juicy.
chewy, more juicy.
Greasy.
Yeah.
As in the meat is like quite greasy, right?
Yeah.
Juicy.
The fried batter around it, it's less crunchy than like American style fried chicken.
I think so. Like it's a bit, I guess maybe it's easier to eat for some people. Like if you don't like overly crunchy chicken. It's kind of interesting that you say this because the kind of reason that this one came about. So this one is called Yangnyeom chicken. I might butcher the Korean language in this video. So some of the words, like when you read the spelling of Korean words, it's kind of like an alphabet salad. So it's very difficult to know how exactly to pronounce it. But these two products, this potato chip here and this instant noodle, are using Yangnyeom chicken. This one over here is just using, it just says spicy cheese chicken. Maybe this one is closer to a Japanese taste than these two Korean items. Do you know much about Yangnyeom chicken?
I don't, only from what you've briefly told me.
Okay. I cooked it for you once. So it was the chicken with the red, thick sauce around the outside.
I loved that.
That's Yangnyeom
That
chicken.
was fantastic.
Really?
I'm a fan. Okay, nice.
Yeah, that's Yangnyeom chicken.
Okay.
So the reason Yangnyeom chicken came about is because the original inventor, I might butcher his name. His name was Jongye, something like that. He created Yangnyeom chicken in the 70s. His restaurant was called Mexican.
One more time. Mick C. Can.
Mexican. Like Mec-C-Can.
Like Mick, like MC.
To me it sounds like Mexican. Is it like a...
Kind of.
Sounds like a Mexican.
Is that wordplay? Side topic. I always think of like katakana English as like English, but put through like E-Pain style auto-tune. Right? Like you lose a lot of the subtleties of like English language, like consonants, for example.
Yeah, that's true.
And it gets more put into like very, very digitized phonetics.
Sometimes it's close to the original word, and sometimes they just like change one syllable completely.
Yeah.
So it kind of throws you off a little bit. So yeah, he created the Yangnyeom chicken because he noticed when he was serving regular fried chicken that it would cut the palate of the customers. But it was so crispy it might kind of hurt their
Oh,
mouth.
like literally cut the palate.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So to make it easier to eat, he would cover it in this sauce, which would kind of make the crispiness a little soggy, but it would maybe retain some of the crispiness, like for a little time. So he actually did not make Yangnyeom chicken popular. One of his employees popularized it. I'm not going to attempt to say his name, but he created a restaurant called Pelikana Chicken.
Pelikana.
This fried chicken actually had a kind of TV commercial.
엄마.
페리카나.
진짜 맛있다.
Went for the restaurant. Pelikana had a commercial. It apparently featured a famous Korean comedian and a catchy tune. The actual name, Yangnyeom chicken, actually went through arguments in the courts as to the trademark, like who owned the name Yangnyeom chicken.
Oh, okay.
Until the Supreme Court ruled on it in 1996. Yangnyeom chicken is actually drinking food in Korea. Just to go into the recipe a little bit, of course, if you want to make Yangnyeom chicken, you can find many recipes or YouTube videos. The sauce is made from starch syrup. You can substitute strawberry jam, apparently. Ketchup.
Really?
Gochujang, which is a fermented chili bean paste. Dark soy sauce, minced garlic, gochugaru, which is chili pepper flakes, like powdered chili, and brown sugar.
Only because you mentioned the strawberry jam did I react like that from hearing ketchup. If you never mentioned strawberry jam, I would have been like, oh, okay, ketchup.
Personally, I've never used strawberry jam in the recipe. What I do is I make a syrup from sugar and water.
Okay.
So it becomes slightly thick, or I use honey. Actually, like how I served it to you, it's commonly sprinkled with sesame seeds. Or as you can see on this packet, it has like crunched up nuts, peanuts or cashew nuts.
Okay.
Just to give it like a crunch. I guess that's lost from the chicken.
Right, that would make sense.
Hopefully it doesn't cut your palate though. It's often served with pickled daikon radish. In Korea, many people want to eat the original fried chicken and the Yangnyeom chicken. They don't want to eat only one.
Like at the same time?
Yeah, they get half and half,
Oh, okay.
which in Korea is called banban.
Banban.
Banban. Half and half.
Okay.
So Alex, would you go pure fried chicken, Yangnyeom chicken, or banban?
I would go banban.
Me too.
For sure.
Yeah. So first, let's crack open the chips.
I'm excited. I'm super hungry, by the way.
The first snack we're going to try is the Karaage chicken cheese. Spicy chicken cheese. Not Korean per se. This is a Japanese snack made by Yamayoshi.
Ooh, it just hit me, like the scent of it.
I get a cheese gale coming on.
It's very unique.
Yeah. You think this is going to be spicy? Cheesy? Both?
A little bit of both.
I don't think it's going to be spicy.
I don't think it's gonna destroy me or anything.
No.
Right.
Let's try it out. Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu. Not super spicy, but there's a slight kick.
There's a kick.
And they managed to like hone in on that like grilled chicken flavor.
I do get like chicken taste.
Yeah.
It's quite well balanced. They get all three things. Chicken, cheese, spice.
It's not overly spicy.
It's not advertised as like geki kara or crazy spicy. I think it's also not really advertised as mild as well. It's got like the spicy kanji here.
It's not as like brittle as like Lay's, for example. How much was one package of this?
This was just over 100 yen, I think. 120
Not bad.
yen or something, yeah. I think this one is not a limited, not a permanent item. Like most things in Japan, in snacks. They gotta
Japan?
keep renewing.
Why do you do this to me? Here's a good example. There's a little a rice cracker that I like. It's called hapitan. Or like happy tongue, I guess, because it's like a tongue shape.
Oh, I know what you mean.
The one I love the most is the wasabi flavor, but it's not available all year round. They'll have it, then it'll go away. I think it's only like around winter that they have it. Dang, that was good. I'm gonna give that a high score. So next is from a brand I'm very familiar with, the Karamucho.
Karamucho.
Yes.
The permanent Karamucho item is like the little sticks. Like we had Jagariko recently, like that, but very thin
Right.
sticks. Like you just like shovel them into your
Like
face.
little like potato chip sticks. At the convenience store, I think at Family Mart, they used to have like salad chicken that was packaged in a Karamucho like spice.
You'll recognize Karamucho from this like old granny. It's like the mascot.
Is it a granny? Is it a dude? I've never been sure.
And they're always saying, he.
Kind of reminds me of Crayon Shinchan a little. Funky 90s art style.
So I guess the kind of concept of Karamucho is it's always on the spicy side.
Before we move on, can you please read their slogan here and look in the camera?
Karamucho makes you excited. Does it?
Yeah, it does. I can smell it from here.
Yep.
It smells dangerous.
So this is of course, limited snack.
Of course.
This is ama kara, sweet, spicy, Yangnyeom dare chicken. So Yangnyeom sauce chicken flavor, as we introduced in the intro.
It smells like it's gonna destroy my mouth.
You think it's gonna be spicy?
It smells like the super spicy hot sauces.
Oh, okay, sure.
You know how like some of the really like hot ones get that sort of like sweet aroma to them sometimes.
Okay. Let's try it out. Itadakimasu. I mean, the last one is spicy.
I'd have to agree.
It's not spicy.
There is some degree of spiciness to it, I think.
Do you know Walker's Crisps? English crisp brand.
Walker's. I know the brand, I believe.
The logo is like exactly the same as Frito-Lay's. So I always wondered if they're a similar company. Walker's is like the national potato chip of England. They released a like Heinz ketchup flavor limited chip. This tastes exactly like that. Like exactly.
New Heinz tomato ketchup flavour from Walker's. Buy your own.
You know, that sounds vaguely familiar. I think there's something in America, like around that time, like in the early 2000s or late 90s, they marketed it as like hamburger and ketchup flavor.
For me, this is more like on the sweet side. If this was to be more Yangnyeom chicken, it needs like a little more spiciness, or like some kind of like sesame oil, like some kind of Korean taste. It doesn't taste like Korean to me.
What surprises me is this is put out by Karamucho. They're known for their spicy stuff,
Yeah,
but this is not so spicy at all.
they are branching out recently to like make less spicy things. I actually have some for the show soon.
Cool.
Karamucho is going not Karamucho, I think. Karakanai mucho.
They're going from Karamucho to
Mucho?
Mama Karamucho.
Mucho gusto. Mucho bueno. Should we try out the noodles?
Let's do it. So how much was this instant noodle pack?
So this is an import from Korea by the company Nonching, who are probably the most famous Korean instant noodle maker. This was, I think, about 250 yen, 200 yen maybe.
Okay, I was gonna say this does look pretty premium for
Yeah.
just an instant noodle dish.
Looks kind of gourmet, right?
Yeah.
It's got very unusual toppings for instant noodles. Basically, to make this is a dry noodle. It contained 2 sachets. So one was a kind of thick chili bean sauce.
Almost like pitch black when you first poured it out.
Yeah. It's kind of become quite a nice shade of red.
Yeah.
Right? Like Yangnyeom chicken.
Right.
As we mentioned at the top of the show, common like sprinklings on top of Yangnyeom chicken are peanuts or nuts. So the topping sachet has toasted and nuts.
It's a nice pairing, I think.
Yeah.
At least visually.
I think they kind of try and make a noodle that tastes like the chicken dish, but is a noodle, basically. Although the actual image on the box has like big pieces of chicken on top of the noodles.
And like bright neon too.
Yeah, the packaging is interesting, right?
Yeah.
So, looks like a back alley Korean restaurant or something.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Cool.
The packaging actually, like the design flowed through into the sachets. They also had that kind of neon design.
Yeah, I noticed that when we were preparing it.
Yeah,
Yeah, some
pretty cool.
some real thought was put into it.
definitely. Yeah,
Like they have some chicken placed on top of the noodles.
whole chicken, whole
Yeah.
piece of chicken.
That looks good.
That's giving me ideas.
Like I'm imagining the chicken you made for me popping off these noodles. Ooh,
When I make that, I'll let you know.
cool.
Stick in.
Alright, itadakimasu.
Look at us.
So initially the sweetness kicks in, and then that's followed by the spiciness.
Yeah, it does have a kick. This one.
It's the spiciest thing we've tried today,
It is. Yeah.
but it's still bearable.
Also, again, a little ketchupy. It's kind of interesting they put dried parsley on this as well.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah. I do like the addition of the nuts. They give it like some texture. It's like crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like there's like pieces of fried chicken coating. That's what they kind of reminded me of.
Yeah, the nuts actually add a lot to this. They add to the texture. They add to the flavor too.
Yeah,
It really changes it.
it is quite spicy.
Yeah.
Yep. You sweating?
It's not that bad,
Yeah.
but it does burn.
For me, it's actually spicier than the actual Yangnyeom chicken I've had, like in Korean restaurants.
It's spicier than the one you made me.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Your lips too, man, are like super orange. Like you just
Ate some
like
what's it?
went into the back room with Donald Trump or something.
As I thought. Yeah.
I like spicy food. I just don't like it off the wall spicy.
Yeah. Painfully. Yeah.
Yeah, that said, this is still okay for me.
On our last noodle review, we put some little crispies on top. You remember those crispies? You wanna-
Do you have them?
I don't.
Give me a heart attack.
Yum Yum chicken is really like trendy in Japan now. You'll see it just like appearing in Japanese izakayas or supermarkets. I gotta say, I kind of like the idea behind this.
It's good. I would say it should be paired with something.
How about if you made your own fried chicken and then just put it on this?
Yeah? I'd imagine kimchi in this would be pretty good too.
Yeah.
Like mixed in. Alright, Kanpai scores.
Kanpai scores. So the first thing we tried today was the spicy chicken cheese potato chip.
8.
8.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
I'll agree. 8 too.
Cool.
Karamucho.
Karamucho.
Yangnyeom chicken flavor.
I'll give 7.
7.
Yeah.
I will go 6. Almost 5 with the horrible British ketchup chips memories that came back.
I don't have that trauma, so.
Yeah. I'd like them to be a little spicier.
Me too. If they were spicier, I'd give them like an 8 probably.
On Shim's Yangnyeom chicken instant noodle.
I'll be nice and I'll give it a 7. I think I would enjoy it more if it were just slightly less spicy.
I think I will go 8. Because the spiciness is just about right for me.
I thought so.
And I like the nuts.
The nuts are a nice touch. I feel like my sinuses are like closing up as I speak from those noodles.
No, adjust your Kanpai skill.
No, it's good. It's fine. It's okay. That's what I feel like right now. Like my throat's just closing up.
If you'd like to see us try more Korean themed snacks, of course, spicy snacks. Everyone loves spicy snacks. Please let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell notification icon.
All right, thanks guys. Until next time.
See ya.
See ya.